Like a butterfly.
Yeah, fly with me.
Flying.
Fly with me. That's the name of my dress. Fly with me.
All right, so let's start off from Accra Great Olympics. And Accra Great Olympics are on fire. They have been talking. The fans have been talking. Yes, yesterday they had a press conference. So some concerned supporters of Accra Great Olympics have accused the Ghana Football Association of meddling and then influencing the outcome of some matches in the Ghana Premier League that led to the relegation of Olympics. Now, speaking at a press conference earlier yesterday, yesterday, Mr. Osman Audu, a concerned fan, pointed out that Olympics were relegated because there is a gang in the GFA where only interests of the members are held paramount. Now, let's get to listen to that concerned fan of Accra Great Olympics.
The start of Olympics should be where they are at the moment. But if you have a group of people that always fight for their own interests, it's like a cabal. They always think of themselves, but not anyone else. This is where you find yourself. There are two reasons why Olympics find themselves where we are now. One, it's the work of the GFA, spearheaded by their chairman. If you are not part of that cabal, we rest assured that nobody will know who you are. If Olympics, who is 70 years old, will be sacrificed and be given club, Karela, Heart of Lions, especially Heart of Lions. We all saw what happened in the just ended league. Is it 13 matches they were beaten for? Good 13 matches. We all saw where they were. All of a sudden, second round they became Real Madrid of Ghana. They scored everybody.
And so, Charlie. Right now, let's move to chief supporter of the club, Joseph Langabell. He called on the board chairman of Accra Great Olympics, Honorable Amatia McAfee, the board chairman, to dissolve the current administration and bring in fresh, young, vibrant, new boys to handle the club. Now let's get to listen to Langabell.
Last year, by this time, we are so coupled with Olympics. Go and come. If accident come, we all will die because of relegation. So, and we come out. The same this year, what happened? Amaka Matthew, SLS, we are begging you. We tell you to leave we cannot tell you that leave the club because the club you are the fan of the supporter for Olympics. But right now we are begging you to make how do you call it, patron, and you find the directors to stay back and let the young boys to follow the team, to handle the team, because right now it's the digital. Right now we are the digital one. We are not the old colonial power. We are the digital. Oh, small boys are doing digital. I mean, I don't know anything about digital. My kids and my son, they know how to digital. These journalists, when they are sitting, they are standing in front of me. Say, when we go to the journalist, I don't know anything. And we call it their back. Well, you have to give the young boys to make sure that they will run the Accra Great Olympics.
So that was Joseph Langabell calling on Honorable Amatia McAfee to dissolve their club and bring in new young boys. Well, he expressed his anger and called Olympics' relegation as an embarrassment.
This one is 5 times. What kind of embarrassment in Accra Great Olympics? When you are passing, you cannot pass, you can't sleep, you can't talk. Last Sunday, a whole man, immediately they bring the league table, the man died. 70 years, no food, no water, only tobacco and more. Accra Great Olympics. We chop 50 years, we go relegation. We chop 70 years last 2 months, which is April. See what we are now. We are going to Olympic. We go to relegation again. But me, I'm not blaming what they talk about the GFA and so. What goes on, we are doing all the time in this country. It was long time when these things is happening. But Breku Chelsea, and Heart of Lions, that them are match. I beg of party. Ghana Football Association, we want you to make sure that this referee cannot handle any match at all until that he not come. This referee must be banned.
This referee must be banned. And Great Olympics are telling their board chairman to dissolve the management team and bring on fresh blood. And they're accusing the GFA of meddling in the affairs of the Ghana Premier League and influencing results that has seen them go on relegation.
You see, I'm trying to think about the thing very well, and I know what to say, because I mean, they are all allegations. I mean, we have heard so many allegations that the people at the GFA, most of them, they have interest. I mean,
you heard his first soundbite. It says there's a cabal.
There's a cabal. I had tobacco. Langabel.
Yeah. So Langabel is saying that there was a 70-year-old man on Sunday who died
yes,
after seeing the league table when he saw that Olympics.
And Olympics is 70 years. So,
yes.
So that means
that when he was born,
he has been supporting Olympics
all his life.
Oh,
yes, all his life.
This one there.
Said no water food, just tobacco.
But on a more serious note, we've had stories of, I mean, the people at the GFA.
Yeah.
And, you know, most of them, they own these
the clubs.
clubs.
Yeah.
And
should it happen so? Should it happen so?
No. See, I'm tempted to say I agree with Langabel, but I don't have evidence. But you see, some of the goals we saw last Sunday.
Yeah.
Some of the goals we saw last Sunday.
Bring us
shameful.
VAR. Bring us VAR.
Shameful.
When we get VAR, we'll be
shameful.
able to...
I sat here. I told you that some things were going to be used as sacrifice. I said it. And it's happening.
Olympics
I was just talking.
Olympics was the sacrificial lamb.
Only sacrifice. I told you.
Only sacrifice.
Only sacrifice. I told you it was going to happen. I mean, Accra Great Olympus, they also have themselves to be blamed.
Yeah.
It's not entirely the
Yes,
GFA.
I mean when you listen to all the sound, they've acknowledged that it's not just the GFA.
Because all
they need things to be worked on.
All the time.
So he said that when they were 50 years, they went to relegation. This year, they are 70 years.
They have gone to relegation
again.
How? In the last 4 or 5, 3 seasons, they've miraculously escaped relegation.
Yeah.
They don't learn from their mistake. Season in, season out, making the same mistakes. They will sign players. A coach will come. They will go. Yes, so if they can't play the league again, they should stick to Division 1.
Oh, no,
they shouldn't bother.
No.
Because it looks like they don't learn.
Club.
It's a big club.
Yeah.
And they have gone on relegation how many times?
Several
they don't
times.
learn from their mistakes.
But this time around, the GFA cost them.
Yeah, tiabre.
But you know the GFA cost them.
Tiabre.
Right.
If they performed well, they wouldn't have been there. They wouldn't have need. They didn't need anybody to help them out.
Well,
yes.
But some clubs
needed the help more, and they got it.
House were help. Really?
They needed the help more,
Who helped
and they
them?
got it.
Who helped them?
They have gotten the help.
The help comes from the Lord.
Yes, they have gotten it.
All right, let's talk about the Black Stars of Ghana. They have moved 4 places up in the latest FIFA rankings from 68th to 64th. Now the Stars have climbed to 12th in Africa, marking the first upward move in a while following a 7-game winless streak before June. Now, the team's recent exploit has revitalized the team, instilling hope and confidence as they aim for further success in upcoming qualifiers and competitions. So, the Black Stars are set to prepare for the 2025 African Cup of Nations. Now, let me bring you the top 10 rankings in the world. Argentina first, France second, Belgium third, Brazil fourth, England are fifth. England. Portugal, say the Netherlands, Spain, Croatia, and then Italy in that order. Now, when you come to Africa, of course, Ghana is not in the top 10, but then here we have the top 10. Morocco first, Senegal second, Egypt are third, Ivory Coast fourth, Nigeria fifth, Tunisia sixth, Algeria seventh, Cameroon eighth, ninth is Mali, and 10th is South Africa. But then I believe that in the months to come,
at least
we
have moved that 4.
Yeah, it's better than Chris Hughton.
From 64 to 68.
It's better than Chris Hughton.
Hey, please, let the man rest.
Sure.
Let the man rest. He has done his part. Now
Which
it's
part?
Otuado's time.
Which part?
We should focus on Otuado.
I don't want to talk about Chris Hughton.
They should do well in the AFCON qualifiers.
So
in the World Cup
England.
qualifiers.
Hey, England. It's
England
coming home. It's coming home. It's coming home.
In the Olympics of the Euros.
It's coming home. It's coming home. It's coming home. Oh, it's bad.
That one. This one, I'll say it.
It's bad. It's bad. He need. Well, sometimes I just want to hold my opinion. I just want to hold my opinion on that. But then, I've always not been a fan of Gary Southgate at all.
I mean, they've given him so many chances.
The English team needs a non-English manager. I would always want a non-English manager for the English side.
So okay.
Ricardo Calafiori Ongo has sent Spain into the Euro 2024 last 16 as Group B winners with a 1-0 victory over Italy. Now, Spain impressed again, having trashed Croatia in their opening game and should have won by a bigger scoreline had it not been for a mix of superb saves from Italy's Gianluigi Donnarumma now and some poor finishing from the Spanish side. Now, England. England failed to secure their place in the Euro 2024 knockout stages as Group C winners as they played a 1-1 draw against Denmark in Frankfurt. Now, Gareth Southgate's side have topped Group C with a win. Would have topped Group C with a win after the earlier draw between Slovenia and Serbia, but were ultimately grateful for a point from a disorganized performance. Speaking after the game, manager Gareth Southgate. Speaking after the game, manager Gary Southgate says England are struggling in midfield because they have not found a natural replacement for Calvin Phillips. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
Look, he's had some moments where he's delivered what we thought he would. We know it is an experiment, and we know that we don't have a natural replacement for a Calvin Phillips, but we're trying some different things, and at the moment we're not flowing as we'd like, that's for sure.
One touch in the opposition.
The guy Southgate is shine.
I read somewhere that the Gary Southgate and some of the Ghana Premier League coaches, there's no difference.
Yes.
Yes.
The guy shine. No, see.
I mean, he has a lot of players, but I think he doesn't know how to use them, you know.
It's bad. And so yesterday, England killed the boys. Hey, England killed the boys. If you know, you know. England killed the boys. I'm not part. I don't know. So but I'm saying that they killed the boys. And the boys who are listening this morning, they know. They know what I'm talking about. England. Someone's prepaid money.
Are you speaking from experience?
No, please. All right. So meanwhile, England captain Harry Kane says the Three Lions are not sure how to press when their opponents start dropping deeper after two lackluster showing at the Euros.
At the moment,
I think we're struggling, like I said, both with and without the ball. We'll have to go away and look at it back, but I think the pressure in both games just hasn't been quite right, and also with the ball we haven't been good enough. That's the bottom line from top to bottom, from me all the way to Pix. Everyone's just dropping below their level a little bit in terms of retaining the ball, playing under pressure. I mean, it was tough out there with the heat, with the pitch. It wasn't easy, but look, we're calm. It wasn't our greatest game, but we got away with a draw, which is a good sign, and now we can hopefully build.
All right. So in today's fixture, Slovakia, who are my side, they impressed me so well against Belgium. They played very, very good football. They would take on Ukraine. Ukraine, they were also beaten by Romania 3 goals to nothing. So Poland would take on Austria, and the Netherlands. Big game for today. Netherlands would come up against France. Your predictions?
This one there. You know that
it is Ghana versus Africa.
You know they
it's
have
Ghana
a lot
versus
of players
from
Ghana.
Yeah.
And France is my second home, as you know.
Hey.
Then I can't speak French.
Mon ami.
Yeah.
All right, so Netherlands would come up against France this evening. Now, to other stories, AS Roma owner Dan Fred King has been granted exclusivity by Everton's majority shareholder Farhad Moshiri to buy 94.1% stake in the club. Now, he made an offer to Moshiri earlier in June, which was accepted last week. With the commercial terms agreed, the final documentation will now be formalized, even though it is still a subject to the Premier League, FA, and then Financial Conduct Authority. So, what we are trying to say is that AS Roma owner, he might be getting a share. He might be buying Everton soon there. All right, so that will be all for sports. The game would be live at 1 p.m. on radio and then on TV at GH1 TV. At 1 p.m. we'll talk about the Euros, we'll talk about the MTN FA Cup, we'll talk about a sad story, yes. The Olympics, we'll try and bring them to the studio and talk. We'll bring Langabo so that Langabo will share all.
So you tell us what happened, that the man didn't eat, but he was just taking tobacco.
So we'll actually end with Langabo, and Speak Right would be up next. My name is Jones Aji. I was here with Nana Majimai. Do have a blessed day.
Listen, this one is 5 times. What kind of embarrassment?